Age 5. The playground trap. A classmate brings a flashy, incredibly expensive toy to preschool. Instantly, a swarm of kids surrounds him, laughing at his jokes and begging for a turn. You walk over, look at the boy, and ask, if your worth comes from that toy, who are you without it? The boy stares at you, lower lip trembling, and bursts into tears. The teacher scolds you, but you don't understand why. At your house, this is just how people talk before dinner. Age 10. The office of the principal. The history teacher writes on the chalkboard, Columbus discovered America in 1492. You raise your hand. How do we know for sure that it's true? Did he discover it, or did he just get lost and find people who already lived there? The classroom goes silent. The teacher, exhausted by your semantics, marches you straight to the principal's office. Standing in the hallway is Socrates, waiting for you with a slight, knowing smirk on his lips. He looks at the furious teacher, pats your shoulder, and mutters, "That's my boy." Age 16. The empty trophy. You win the championship. You burst through the front door, slamming a massive, shiny gold trophy onto the kitchen table, practically glowing with pride. You wait for praise. Socrates doesn't even glance up from his book, let alone touch the medal. If that cup defines your greatness, he says softly, who are you when it rusts? You swallow your pride, take the trophy to your room, shove it into the bottom drawer of your closet, and never look at it again. Age 22. The piece of paper. You graduate at the top of your class with a prestigious law degree. You hand the crisp embossed diploma to Socrates. He stares at the official seal, and before he can even open his mouth, you already know the exact rhythm of the lesson. If this diploma is your power, he starts, nodding encouragingly. Then I am powerless the moment the institution burns down. You finish the sentence for him. He smiles. It's the first time he looks genuinely proud. Age 35. The sound of success. You've made it. You have a high-paying corporate job, a luxury car, and all the markers of successful success. Socrates sits in the passenger seat of your new vehicle, watching the sleek digital numbers glow on the dashboard. If these numbers are your strength, he begins. You don't let him finish. You just reach over, turn the volume knob, and drown out the philosophy with loud music. Even a son of Socrates needs a break sometimes. Age 40. Moving the air. You find yourself trapped in a heated political debate. Voices are rising, statistics are being hurled like weapons, and arguments are bending under the weight of fragile egos. No one is listening. Everyone is just waiting for their turn to bark. Instead of shouting over them or throwing your own facts into the fire, you stop. You step back, wait for a pause, and calmly ask just one targeted question about the core definition of what they are fighting for. The loudest debater stops mid-sentence. The room goes dead quiet. The conversation is over. You didn't win the argument in the modern sense. You did something much worse. You sucked the very oxygen out of the room, leaving them alone with their own ignorance.